amazing that I've got all 4 guys from Seether. It is so fantastic to see you guys. Sean, I'm going to start with Sean because I felt closer to Sean Morgan from Seether during the pandemic and during COVID time. And I'll tell you the reason why. You were, for us as a radio station, when nobody knew what the heck was going on anywhere, you were one of the most accessible artists. You did a virtual happy hour with people. You did interviews with me. You were so free to come on out and talk and say, you know what? This sucks, and we're all going to get through it. And I just felt, because you've always been kind of that mysterious, rock star frontman kind of guy, and I felt that I really got to know you at a time where everybody else was kind of in their shell, and I felt you came out of your shell at that period of time.
Well, initially that was the easy part, and then as it dragged on and on and on and on, then it was like, all right, I'm going to join everybody else on the inside.
I think we all did that, right? We all did that.
Yeah, it was initially it was just a sort of a fun worldwide vacation, we weren't supposed to take, but I think we also talked about a year into it at one point, and I was like, man, I don't know, this feels like shenanigans to me, and I still believe that now, but it was certainly life-changing in many ways, my outlook on touring now is very different, leaving my kids behind.
Yeah,
That's not something I think I can do anymore.
Yeah.
So, who knows? I don't know what's in the future for us now, but I just don't feel the same way about this as I used to, and it was because everything was taken away from me.
Yeah, and you were very honest about that. You talked about that.
And we were told we were nothing and we were useless, and take everything that you love and know and just put it on a back burner for, ended up being 2 years.
Yeah.
And then we've only, up until this tour, we've done about 12 weeks of touring in 4 years.
Wow.
So things have definitely changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a cycle. I came out thinking, it'll be all fun and games, and then it was like, man, this 15 days is taking a long time.
Yeah. And I think everybody was coming from that perspective, and we just didn't know. And I thought, of all of the artists, you were just such a guy who came out and talked about things like mental health and things like you said, feeling devalued. And I think a lot of people, a lot of people felt that. And I think I talked with everybody at some point during that, because, we still wanted to be connected and we wanted everybody to be connected. And Dale, I think I got to see some of your amazing collection of guitars.
Yeah.
Which you're like the gear guy. There's always so many great gear things attached to you, signature guitars and everything. And so has your collection grown even more exponentially since last time?
Not really. I've been focusing on my fishing tackle collection of late.
And you were were you cooking? Were you doing? You were cooking as well.
Cooking a lot too. So. Just trying to focus on that stuff. Again, during COVID, everything kind of changes. So, one of the few things that you could still do was, fish. The water was still open, so I spent a lot of time doing that. And just trying to keep busy and trying to keep your mind on, keep your head on straight. So, I feel like being out in nature and out on the water, really helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Through that time. Yeah.
So Corey, when we hear that all of you guys are coming by, Mike Anthony, he's going to be embarrassed. He literally looks at me and he goes, I love Corey Lowry. I love him.
I paid him $20 to say that.
He goes, not in a creepy way. He's married. He's got 2 kids, but he's like, I love him. He's like, Stereo Mud and Dark New Day. He's like, those are some of my favorite bands. Am I lying?
It means the music means a lot to me, so it's really cool.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
man.
and of course now it's Seether. You got some good stuff going on.
Yeah, man, these are brothers for sure.
Yeah.
Stereo Mud, we were based out of New York, so I got to know a lot of people from here. We went through a lot when all that stuff went down with that. It's like it can endure and build back and even better than before. So, ups and downs, you just got to hold on.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. And John, I think we had a connection years and years ago, because do you know what band John was in?
Was it the Nixons?
You knew that. I didn't know if you knew that bit of trivia. But we did stuff with the Nixons back in the day at DHA. Still play "Sister," which is such one of those just great iconic songs, of that era. But I don't know if a lot of people, realize that.
Yeah.
John was in the band. I didn't know you knew that.
I'm a little.
Hey, you blew my good
I'm sorry.
line.
Which just equals I'm really old.
No,
I've been doing
no.
this
Stop.
No,
a really
no.
long time.
You are not old. You guys are seasoned, man. Seasoned like a beautiful wine or a fine steak. So many people are coming to see you because that catalog is nuts. I mean, I'm probably wrong. There's probably more, but I'm going to say maybe Aaliyah knows. Is it 21 top 5 singles? 18 overall? 18 number ones and 21 top 5 singles. So
not bad.
It's right.
No, that's all right.
Well, this is what we say always when we go. We love radio bands, and here's what a radio band is for a radio station. Radio band for a radio station is a band that connects with people.
Yeah.
That's what it is. A band that connects with people, and everybody wants to come to hear Seether and to hear that beautiful, glorious, amazing catalog of songs. 8 albums, 4 years since the last one, since CV Spasim Parabellum. So, new music? Are we looking at some new music on the horizon? What do you guys?
we got plans to release a new album this year. So
Beautiful.
I believe, without giving too many specifics, we're looking probably first single somewhere in July, and then an album in September. So yeah, pretty
Amazing,
soon.
amazing, super exciting. And it's funny because on my social media, and I think you saw it yesterday, I was at a show in November, and I see a little girl, adorable, sweet little girl, and she's down front. It was a Mammoth WVH Nita Strauss show. She's singing all the songs, every word to every song, And I'm thinking, wow, this little girl knows like the whole Mammoth WVH record. Like, this is really impressive. So the next day on the air, I'm talking about this little girl. Her mom Instagram messages me, and she says, "Oh, we're already going to Rock the Rock Fest because her band, of all the rock bands in the world, her band is Seether." So I said, wow, this is really amazing. She's like, she knows every word. We're going to be down in the GA. We're going to be down in the pit. So her mom was Instagramming yesterday and talked about how she's going to be here. She's going to be wearing her Seether shirt. And I thought, you know what? If it would be really cool, I'm sure they're listening on their way into the show. Give Abby a shout out, man. I'll show you a picture of her. She's like
That's awesome.
one of your biggest fans. And that's what I mean about being a radio band. There's no age. There's no gender. There's no race. This is what music does, and it just completely connects people. And let me see if I can find this is like totally off the cuff.
Well, I can guarantee you that Abby knows more of our lyrics than I do.
I'm telling you,
So
I am going to see
I might
this.
have to look at her just to see what I have to
the
say.
I got to
next.
see this little girl down front if I could. I got to be able to find her because she's just so adorable and such a fan of the band. And it was amazing that her mom's like, oh yeah, Seether, there she is. The mom's like, Seether is her band. And
She is awesome.
is
She's
she
awesome.
cool?
She's got swagger.
She does have swagger, man.
Oh, she's adorable.
Yeah, so
We'll definitely look out for her. Maybe,
yeah.
maybe throw some like the set list or some guitar picks or something.
that would be awesome. Yeah, but I
great.
love that. And that's what I said. Radio band, guys, thank you so much for giving us
Thank you.
so much amazing music. It's so nice to see you, Sean, Dale, John, and Corey from Seether. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
We
you.
so appreciate it.
Appreciate you.